Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Lady Survival here. Today I'm going to do another one of my new player friendly mount guide things. This one was actually requested through a comment. I do plan to get to eventually showing how to do all of the mounts. Someone just happened to comment about this one and I was like, oh yeah, that's a great one. And I kind of forgot about it because it's one that I already have. So I figured, you know what, let's just get this one out of the way now. So the mount we're going to be going after today is one that I already have, and it is this Swift White Hawkstrider, and it drops from Kael'thas Sunstrider in Magisters Terrace, which is a dungeon from the Burning Crusade expansion. This mount is not a flying mount, but it's a Hawkstrider, and it's just pretty cute. It's unique. It's a unique white Hawkstrider, but you can see that this mount will drop from the heroic version of this dungeon, and also the time walking one. If it's ever like Burning Crusade time walking, you can also get it from that version, but it will not drop on normal. Now, as for where this dungeon is located, it is all the way over in Eastern Kingdoms. Up at the very top, there is this island called the Isle of Quel'Danas, and it is just located right here. Now, as for getting there, I'm going to go ahead and show you first on the Horde, and afterwards I will show you on the Alliance. But we're going to want to take the portal to Shattrath, which is the city from the Burning Crusade expansion. And in Shattrath, there's a portal directly to the Isle of Quel'Danas. So for the Horde, you come to this downstairs spot, and then we take our portal to Shattrath. And then once we arrive in Shattrath, we kind of have this little circle area. Over here, there's portals back to Orgrimmar and Stormwind. But over this way, we have a portal to the Isle of Quel'Danas. So let me just show you exactly where that's at here. Located right here on the map, right near the T of Terrace. That's how we get over to there. So I'll just hop over really quickly onto an Alliance character to show you where to find the Shattrath portal. And then on an Alliance character, we'll of course come up the Mage Tower here in the Mage Quarter. I'm just running up around the whole thing here. And then once we're at the top here, we just come on inside, and the portal's going to be over to our right here. I feel like the Alliance's portal room makes a bit more sense in terms of there's no like upstairs and downstairs, but here's our portal to Shattrath. And then actually it looks like where we arrive on the Alliance is like on the opposite side. You can see the Stormwind Orgrimmar portals are over on our left this time, whereas for the Horde they were on the right. But still over this way we will have our portal to the Isle of Quel'Danas, which is again still just at this exact location here. Anyways, back on my Horde character now, we're actually just going to turn directly this way because we want to come up to this Magisters Terrace dungeon. So we're just going to hop off the ledge there and just run on down. I actually haven't been here for maybe like 2 or 3 years is when I got this mount, so I kind of just stopped coming here. But obviously this is very like Eversong Woods, like Blood Elf vibes for the aesthetics. I love this place so much. So we're just going to come up this hill here, and then we're going to want to make sure as we're actually coming up, we'll just go ahead and make sure we're on the heroic difficulty because normal it will not drop. So just make sure you do that right before you get inside. And here is our entrance here, just one more time on the map. We'll just go ahead and head inside. So the boss that we need is Kael'thas, who is the last boss. So pretty much everything up until Kael'thas, just run on through. You can kill things if you want, or you can avoid things if you want to as well. Whatever you think, we're really just kind of focusing on getting through. And so it's always just kind of a random whatever you want to do. You can kill stuff on your way, you can trail stuff behind you. We're just going to want to get through here. God, it's been so long since I've been here. I'm like, do I have to kill those guys to trigger this boss? But I don't think so. You can just kill him. I think in the actual dungeon version, if you were running this like at your level in a group, I think you have to kill those groups down below there. But anyways, we're just continuing on here. I like to use like an AoE. My barrage is my favorite thing to use on big groups like that. And already approaching our second boss. I might even get some transmog in here because I haven't come back since they've added the changes where you can collect any transmog on any character. Kind of following lots of kind of twists and turns. I'm pretty sure I don't know if you have to click this. I've always clicked it. It does a little cinematic thing that you can skip. I've always clicked it. I don't think that you necessarily have to, but I know I always have. I'm just going to kind of kill these guys. All right, then we can kind of just keep on heading forward and always just open your map to kind of make sure that you're progressing the right way. But overall, oops, a pretty quick dungeon run. I think that you can probably get this place done in like 3 or 4 minutes maybe, other than the fact we've got some dialogue. When we get to Kael'thas, he does a bit of talking. I think maybe, possibly, I was reading a while ago, I don't know when I was reading it, but I think that there's maybe a way to skip Kael'thas's dialogue so you don't have to sit and like listen to the RP. Like there might be a kind of like bug it out so that you don't have to bother listening to him, but I'm not sure. I didn't look into it, but this is just how I run it. We've got our next kind of council of bosses here. We're just gonna go ahead and do a one-shot. I actually haven't managed to get any transmog yet that I didn't already have, because I guess I've actually probably ran this so many times on so many different cloth, leather, mail, and plate wares that I probably just have most everything. So here we are in Kael'thas's room. I don't know if maybe getting him to skip his RP had something to do with not killing these guys, but I'm not sure. But either way, we are here at Kael'thas. He's doing his RP, and we basically just need to kill him when he's done. And Kael'thas is cool, so I don't mind listening. All right, and then when he's done doing all of his stuff and you can attack him, go ahead and do so. He's going to be dramatic again. Just a little dramatic, and then we can go ahead and loot him, and there we go, we got some transmog. That's where you'd have your chance to get the mount there. Again, of course, it's just like any mount really, it's a very low chance, like 1 or 2%, so expect several attempts as per usual. And then at the very end here, we can just go ahead and use this teleporter thing to very quickly, it takes us back out to the Isle of Quel'Danas, so we're all the way over here where this is where we got started. And then in terms of getting back, you can either use one of your Hearthstones to get back, or gosh, it's been forever. I think that there's the portal back. It's been so long, so I found out that there isn't a portal back to Shattrath, and the only way, other than using like a Hearthstone or something to get out of here, you'd have to do, there's like daily quests here in the Isle of Quel'Danas. I think that if I turned on like low-level quest tracking, see all these daily quests that you could do. This was like a daily back in the day. One of the quests will eventually give you like a scroll to teleport back to Shattrath, so definitely, you'd probably just want to make sure that you've got like your Hearthstone or something to get out of here. That is what I have always done. So that's pretty much it. I feel like I usually don't really explain how to get out of dungeons other than just using your Hearthstone, but I figured I'd try to kind of figure that out, but that seems to be the best way to do it. Worst case, if you didn't have your Hearthstone ready, you could just log out, come back later when your Hearthstone is ready. Or even if you logged out while still inside the dungeon, I think that that teleports you back to wherever your Hearthstone was set. Yeah, anyways, didn't mean to go so deep into over-explaining all that stuff, but I hope that you found this video helpful. Good luck farming that Swift White Hawkstrider. Let me know what you guys think of it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!